Hello, my name is Andrey Kochetkov, and I'm alumni of the Overbrook School for the Blind International Program in 1991-1992. Uh, I guess that you know a lot about our curriculum studies, but I'd like to emphasize one more additional thing. For 9 months, we lived with students from all over the world, from Japan, Malaysia, Argentina, Germany, Colombia, Poland, whatever. I mean, there were a lot of us. Uh, Studying together, learning together, spending some our free time helped us to understand each other and to understand our problems better than we would live in an environment with students just from one country. And particularly, it was very interesting for us, children of the Soviet Union, because we could meet our mates from countries with different economical systems, political systems, educational systems. Uh, so our curriculum studies were quite interesting and quite useful. However, I could not use gained knowledge right away when I returned to Russia. Our country was in transition from the Soviet Union to Russian Federation, and it was really difficult economical and political time. So I had to take care of my education until 1998, when I got my diploma of social science specialist. I couldn't much implement or use my knowledge of the Oilbrook School International Program uh, for educating other people. Anyway, in 1998, I was among founders of the Moscow Club of Blind Computer Users, uh, which main goal was to educate blind people in the area of computer science. We decided that it's quite boring and quite ineffective to learn just ourselves. So we decided to learn, to teach each other, and to help others who are not members of our club to understand computer technologies. In just a few years, we established a few branches in other major cities such as St. Petersburg or Novosibirsk, and uh, the membership of our club grew to over 100 people. We thought that it's not enough to educate the wider scale of population. In 2002, we asked the Oilbrook School for Blind International Program to help us to learn American system of professional rehabilitation, of education of the blind people, and so on. And myself and my friend Anton Fedotov, who is also alumni of the Oilbrook School for Blind in 1992-1993, we went to the United States for 3 weeks of intensive learning and meeting with people from Foundation for Blind, Association for Blind, and so on, with different agencies, lighthouses, and so on. By ourselves, we saw how the system is functioning there, how people with blindness or partial loss of vision learn to gain their professional skills to advance their careers. After returning from the United States, we created a program which included also financing and some resources of the Moscow government, as well as our club and the branch of the All Russia Association of the Blind in Moscow. For several years, we conducted a few courses, computer courses, psychological training courses, and some other things which helped blind people to gain their knowledge, to gain their experience in the field of professional rehabilitation. Um, and I think our work was quite much appreciated. And in 2004, I was invited to help to conduct a workshop in Estonia for young people from Baltic states. I was there with my colleague from Bulgaria, Daniela Dimitrova, who is also alumni of the Urbrook School for the Blind. So you see, this program worked and worked for many, many years. And I think that workshop was very big success because we taught uh, our young mates from Baltic states how to advance their career and how to establish and manage self-sustained non-governmental organizations. At this time, I thought that it's enough to be active in the social area, and it was time to establish something with my career. In 2006, I decided to realize, to implement my long-time dream to work in the area of finance and investments. First, I started as a translator for financial texts in the small agency which worked for the investment company. And little by little, I advanced to the position where I'm right now. Now I work as a leading specialist or leading analyst in the brokerage company, which is a branch of Bank Открытие or Bank Discovery, who is among top 10 Russian banks. However, our investment branch, where I'm working currently, is among top 3 in Russia. So my everyday responsibilities are to write some analytical texts, to speak with the press, and actually over 50% of quotations in the press are associated with my name. I worked in this area for already over 10 years, I think. However, I was not forgotten by the Oilbrook School for the Blind International program, and in 2015, I was invited to present some of my life story and some of my experience in the area of social development as well as career development in a conference which took place in Qingdao in China. I thought that I inspired some people that blind people can work almost anywhere, from translators to analysts, from economists to teachers, professors, or whatever. And I hope that my activities throughout my life proved that the Oilbrook School for the Blind International program was quite successful, and it helped not only the people who studied there, but many, many others who are around them.